Yo, you're listening to, what's it called?
Ben and Brett Talk of the Town.
Yo, this is MC Huge, and you're listening to
Ben Glaze and his friend Brett with a last name that rhymes show. I don't know.
What's it called, Hazed and Glaze?
Glaze and Haze. Sup, y'all?
Well, we got a big show today.
It's a freedom to be yourself and say what you want and know that the intent is good. If you're just trying to make each other laugh and be giggly, then it takes all the bad away.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, your 22nd favorite podcast is back with another episode. They swore that they'd try to bring you quality product this week, but they failed miserably. It's time for Balls Out with Ben Glaze and Brett Hayes.
It's so cartoonish and stupid and ridiculous that I think it's humorous.
Fuck, this is gonna be laughs all night.
Go. Now I'm ready. Is that your breathing?
Yeah. My monkey.
Emphysema or some shit again?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Chronic.
Dude. Chronic. Speaking of. Dude. I keep thinking my phone is vibrating. It's definitely your...
My breathing.
God, man. Your mouth is shut, too. I can hear it.
Yeah.
I'm amused by this.
It's terrible.
Can we just...
You want to start off the podcast talking about my health problems?
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Okay.
Did you get a full scan yet?
No.
All right.
I mean, I've had 2 lung x-rays, but nothing came up. I don't know if you have to do like a MRI. Do you have to do some other sort of looking at it, a scope maybe?
And if it were me, I would check your prostate immediately. That's what I would do.
Yes.
I think what's happening is like I'm smoking a bunch of cigarettes, but somehow we're connected.
Yeah.
And it's affecting you miserably. And
I think so,
I feel
too.
like 100%.
See, the problem is I smoked for 10 years, and then it's been 4.5, 5 years since I quit. No, I take that back. It's been 6 years.
Oh my gosh. If you had a child at that point, the kid would be 6 years old. That's child math, guys. Child math.
No, I didn't get a smoker's cough until I quit smoking.
And it's affecting you 6 years later.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
I think that's the issue. I think I've got you know what I've got.
You should go see a doctor.
Cancer?
Oh God. That'd be horrible. Who would I record the podcast with? Or would you like
I'd keep doing it
if you're getting chemo and stuff?
Yeah, you'd come record while I'm doing chemo because it takes,
Yeah. I mean, I have to stay
An
like
amount of
6
time.
feet away from you though, because I don't want to get cancer.
You don't want to get a cancer?
No, I don't want to get cancer, so I stay away.
Get a
from
cancer or a COVID?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. Double mask it.
Oh my gosh, Ben, I'm so sorry. Not to you, to all the listeners that we have that we didn't record last week.
Oh, yeah.
It's a pretty miserable snowstorm, and we were planning on coming in, and then like an hour before we were gonna like head out here,
It got really bad, and it was just like,
let's skip it. Yeah, the roads were horrible.
Yeah, they were. And they've stayed that way ever since.
Yeah,
No,
for some
not
reason,
really.
you still make me drive all the way out here to record at your grandma's house.
Hey, I got to drive all the way out here. 25-minute drive for me.
Wow, that's weird.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
I live in Byron Center. It's way the F
Don't
out
tell
there.
people that.
I live by Free Beer.
Oh, really?
I have no idea. He lives in Byron Center.
Does
That's
he
all I know.
still?
Yeah. But more on my medical issues.
Oh, yeah, tell me, Ben.
I've got I had a night, I think I told you about it, where I woke up and it felt like one of my lungs had collapsed.
Yeah.
Somebody pointed out that that's my sleep apnea. Well, I've got this other underlying issue that I wonder if somebody can point out what the problem is here.
AIDS, probably.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming.
It's full-blown AIDS in here!
I'm sorry. What is it? What is it, Ben?
So I have this issue.
Everyone has AIDS. AIDS.
Where in the morning, when I wake up early, so this isn't on the weekends when I sleep in and stuff like that. This is on weekdays. Every day when I have to go to work.
No.
I have to shit not once, but twice. Like when I first wake up, I have to immediately shit, and then I'll have a second round
Okay.
come within
How are you? You and I.
with a Z. With an O. Within 15 minutes to like an hour from then. And then also I have an issue where like I'm coughing in the morning to where I'm gagging, like gonna throw up. But then I've had it where I have thrown up a few times.
Ew.
So I don't know what the hell.
So you're like
going on
hacking
with my
so
body.
hard that you're like it's tickling your throat and
Yeah.
ugh. Your mouth get watery right before you do it too.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I hate that.
I hack up stuff
Ugh.
constantly.
Ugh,
My
dude.
lungs.
When was the last time you went to a doctor?
I don't know. It's been a while. I mean,
okay.
COVID's going on.
Right.
Can you actually go see a doctor other than COVID-related stuff?
Yeah, you can. Doctors are open.
Oh.
You should probably do that. But
But I don't want to do that because then I have to explain these problems to a nurse. And nurses are the hot ones.
oh my god.
I'd rather explain it just to the doctor.
Well, you don't have to talk about the pooping shit. I'm going to help you
No,
solve
you
that
do
one
have
right
to do
now.
that with the nurse.
No, I'm going to help you solve it right now.
What is it?
It's your diet, probably, Ben. You probably should maybe not eat right before bed or
I don't.
eat poop or eat
Like I
ants
guarantee,
butthole.
like I ate probably an hour and a half before we started recording, and I won't eat the rest of the night. Guarantee, same thing happens tomorrow. As normally
You should
does.
definitely go to see a doctor and not fucking be a pussy about telling the nurse because she's all hot. I mean, she might be ugly. And if that's your,
No,
your
the nurse is
reasoning,
never ugly at the place I go to.
that's your reasoning, then you're going to be you're not going to live very long, my friend. Cause
yeah, I
you're gonna
know
be
because
like
nurses are hot.
10 years down the road, and you'll be like, oh, I can't get my boner up, and I don't want to tell a nurse, so I'm just going to die from a fucking weird old boner.
No, you just take a pill for that. If I could take a pill for this, I would.
self-prescribe, Ben.
No, yeah, you do. For boners, you just take a Blue Chew.
Okay, well, we're not talking about boners right
Speaking
now. We're
of
talking
Blue
about your
Chew,
asshole and
go
your
to
fucking lungs.
bluechew.com.
Oh my god,
balls out.
Man, we're fucking starting this out the right way. Oh, speaking of puke, I
Oh,
took
man.
a sip of your Miller Lite and it didn't hit me too well.
Oh,
It doesn't help I didn't eat today.
you're the one who needed the beer,
I know.
and so
I know. Oh, so reason I needed the beer was like last week was hell week on the huge show because my I finally switched out my old computer that I was using that Cumulus had given us to like record and this and that. You know, the slow ass computers that they have, Ben?
yes,
Finally got that switched out with a brand new computer. I had Adobe Audition. I had everything set up on it. And for some reason, I couldn't record into the computer from the studio. Because usually
no.
I record the show.
Yeah.
It basically goes from Bill's studio, the feed, and then it feeds into my booth.
Right.
And I record that on my computer. So that wasn't working because of the audio card that was not existent in the new computer.
Oh no,
So,
you gotta have an audio.
yeah,
card.
that just started the whole week off wrong because just running back and forth in between a different studio to record it, and it was the biggest pain in the ass. Well, meanwhile, I got Bill behind me, like micromanaging, like, "What's going on? Why is this happening?" Freaking out at the sign of anything going wrong.
This is MC Huge giving props.
So we finally got our. It's like not an audio card, but it's like it's a little box. It's called a Scarlett.
Okay,
And then-
Johansson.
No. Yeah. And that basically feeds his audio through the Scarlett, the little processing box, I guess you could
Scarlet
call it.
Witch,
Yeah.
WandaVision.
Yeah, you haven't watched that yet, have you?
No.
You should. It's getting really good, actually.
No!
So I was trying to fucking screw with that. I finally got like everything hooked up correctly, but it's like today it was trying to figure out all the levels on the thing and getting that correct, which I mean, it wasn't as stressful because I'm still recording it in a different room. But like Bill walking in every commercial break like, "Hey, what's going on with it? Why can't you just turn the knob and make the levels go down?" I'm like, well, the knobs are all the way down, Bill, and your levels on here are all the way up, it seems like. So there's something in the back end of the computer, like the audio hardware settings that I have to fix. And I'm not a fucking engineer, and the engineer that works at that radio station does not know shit.
Oh
my God.
No Dave Grant, huh?
Not even close. He doesn't even match like the foot that Dave Grant has. Like,
But is he nicer?
he's a very nice guy,
Okay.
yes. And he's like he's always willing to help.
So you gotta, take one
like,
without the other.
Always willing to help, and he like he's like a ham radio guy. You can tell like he used to do little work on ham radios and tinker,
Yeah.
But he's just like, with this, like, you have 5 radio stations, a fuck ton of wires, a fuck ton of routers, this and that, and he just doesn't know his ass from a hole in the wall sometimes.
Hey.
And like sometimes he asks me questions, I'm like, I don't fucking know. Oh, I didn't switch this switcher and not turn it back. Like, what? But so that's kind of fun trying to
Say what, girlfriend?
do that. So I'm gonna be an audio technician here by the end of the week.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn the volume down on these drops.
Yeah. Okay. Why? Are they a little too hot? Much better.
2 seconds for room tone.
Say what, girlfriend?
I don't know. They're still hot.
Maybe if we're louder, then we can match them.
So, you have this email that you got.
Oh my God, we got an email from a listener.
Yeah, which is crazy because glazinghaze@gmail.com never gets any emails unless it's spam.
It was hopping for a little while, and then it wasn't. And I'm just kidding. It never was.
No, it was getting spammed a lot.
Right now.
Spam a lot. Camelot.
Uh-huh.
Camelot.
Okay, I have to turn my airplane mode off so my phone,
doesn't make
It's from
noises.
my buddy Robert,
Oh.
who listens to the show all the way out, and I don't even know what state he's in these days. Texas, Arizona, California, New Mexico, Albuquerque, who cares?
Thank you for bringing a brand new Patreon. Or patron.
Patron. So we were talking about me getting home. Oh, this was 2 weeks ago when we recorded about me getting home to a full driveway or a driveway full of snow because
That's right.
my roommate, who was home all day, didn't plow.
Yeah.
Or snow blow the driveway, and that led to me fucking up my truck, which truck's perfect, by the way, now. So
Oh, you got that broken thing fixed.
$70 fix. It was a $40 part, and my buddy put it in for $30.
Well, damn.
Scored, dude. So Roberto emailed us. You
Okay.
want to know what he said?
Of course I do.
Well, it's titled "Roommates Being Docs."
Dicks?
No, docs. He's probably just be like docs. Oops.
Whoa.
I don't know, Ben or Robert, if that was a mistake or not, but he says, in response to Brett's he must have been really high when he did this. I'm going to read it verbatim. In response to Brett's unintentionally being a sick to his roommate, I have a similar story. We were having company over, so my roommate at the time half-ass cleaned the house. I went to get a plate or a bowl or something out of the dishwasher that had been ran.
Probably a bowl, if you know what I'm saying. Wink, wink.
Yeah. When I opened it, there was food all over. So I asked, who loaded this dishwasher? My roommate said he did, and I said, would have been better if you didn't do would have been better if you didn't do anything. I immediately realized that was not very nice, but in my defense, I had to re-clean all the dishes and clean out the dishwasher.
Oh, good God.
I hate dishwashers.
You hate dishwashers?
Yeah, I hate emptying
Why?
the dishwasher, and I hate loading the dishwasher.
Would you rather clean the dishes, though? Like, actually hand wash them?
No.
Exactly.
I would rather, but it's like weird. In the house that I live in, I feel really weird about emptying the dishwasher and loading it. Well, not loading it. I can load it. That's fine.
Yeah.
But like, I don't really use many of their plates or bowls or anything like that for some reason. And I don't know. Just like a little PTSD when my parents were always like, when I was living at their house, empty the dishwasher. It was like, ugh. That was like my chore. And it's like, okay, I need to stay away from that for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I'm going paper plates when I live on my own, baby.
No, you just got to get a girlfriend that does it all for you.
Oh, yeah, a woman?
Yes.
No, I want paper plates and paper bowls and plastic silverware and sporks.
A woman that's a little plump.
That's what you need.
Please don't be listening. Sorry about that.
You think she actually still listens?
I mean, I would.
Yeah. She got hooked.
Yeah, on phonics.
Not on you.
No, it was the other way around. Well, yeah, pretty much that led to. So, that was Robert's email. Yeah,
Yes.
that was good. Fucking dicks.
Good.
Empty the dishwasher. All right, you gonna ask me some of those questions, or I have a BuzzFeed article we can do.
Would you rather have your mom send you a nude or have her send
Yes.
all your friends a nude?
So she's sending me a nude of me or her?
No, of her.
So she's replying.
Either you're getting that nude or your friends are all getting that nude.
Well, okay. So so let's lay it out here. I had previously sent my mother a nude, like one with my shaft is hard. Okay, is she sending it back to me, or is she sending it to my friends?
No, she's sending you a nude of her.
I know, I get it. Oh God.
I'd rather it sent to me.
Yeah, I would say that too. That'd be pretty embarrassing with
it would.
with the good old friend group.
With your friends, yeah.
Except none of yours like you, so
They like me enough, but not enough to
be a
put me in their
groomsman.
in their
that's how we
their
judge
bachelor
friendships in 2021.
Exactly.
Hey, you been in one of their weddings? Hey, friends. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry to bring that up. Oh, that is a little loud.
Is it still?
Yeah. I can fix it. I have long arms, so you don't have to stand up. Oh, that's perfect.
Is it?
Oh, I guess not. You're going to turn it back up a little bit? Yeah, that's perfect right there.
All right.
Great story. Compelling and rich.
All right.
Why are you looking at me?
Call in and tell us if that's if this is working right.
Call in. Call us.
Email us.
Please.
Like Robert did.
Please.
glazeandhaze@gmail.com. Are the drops too hot or are they coming in just nicely in those
No, Ben, just
sexy little ears?
Speaking of Amanda, she ticked me off the other day.
Really?
Yeah. Amanda, it's the Amanda hour.
What was she trying to hook you up with her daughter again?
No. This was she had just okay, so she was like, "Hey, my daughter does want your car." Or at least wants to see it. And I'm like, okay, well, it's winter and I need to clean it out and I don't have a place to clean it out right now. Plus I've been busy the past couple of weeks. So she messaged me.
You just want that back seat clean so you can.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So she messaged me Sunday.
21 years old, folks. She's of age.
She messaged me Sunday. She just said, dude, we're waiting.
What?
Yeah. Like, I'm like.
The pressure is on.
Yeah, like I hate that.
Turning the screws.
I love Amanda and what she does and what she stands for. But like.
And what her daughter does.
So I said, I've been busy. And then I said, I was kind of a dick too. Y'all didn't want the first 2 times I offered, so don't be getting pushy with me. Wink face. She said she's the one asking. I'm screenshot this for her now. So what I understood this as is Amanda's daughter got on her Facebook account and she messaged me, which
You think?
I totally believe too.
Did Amanda say that happened?
That's what she's the one asking is what she said.
Oh.
So, I mean, your daughter didn't want my Impala for 4 months.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not 4 months. I've only had my truck for a month, so.
That's true.
Okay, 4 weeks, something like that.
4 days.
I didn't really get that pissed off. I wasn't that pissy, but Amanda, it's middle of winter and I don't have anywhere warm to fucking clean out my car. I'm sorry.
Brett's a little pussy.
I'm a little pussy. I have the Sunday scaries, and you messaged me at 6:18 p.m. I was like, Sunday scaries? I got to go to work tomorrow. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go to bed early and then have to wake up and then go in and deal with things. Amanda.
Wow,
what a pussy.
I still love you.
Yeah, we both do.
Not your daughter so much, though. Mostly you.
What?
You tell her she's gonna have to.
I have seen pictures of her.
You're gonna have to tell your daughter to fucking catch the bus for at least another month.
There you go.
Till I get the balls to clean out my car. Balls out, and I get the warmness.
Balls out with Ben Glaze and Brad Hayes. The warmness in your heart is what you need, Brad.
Exactly.
Not the warmness of the weather.
Oof. Okay.
You want to hit me with that BuzzFeed article?
Yes, we've done this one kind of before, but a long time ago, and this is different from the time before. If that makes any sense.
No.
Well, it will here in a minute.
We've done it before, but it's different.
Yes. So this is 19 fucked up Wikipedia pages that I'm warning you are so disturbing.
How did we somewhat do this before?
Because they were also fucked up Wikipedia pages, but it was a different list of Wikipedia pages.
Are you sure? I don't remember ever doing Wikipedia pages.
Yeah, we have. Remember there was one
Must
about...
have been in your different podcast.
There was one about a boy who had gone missing and he ended up with a different family. And this was back in like the 1940s. And...
Oh, it's the story of my life. How'd you get my Wikipedia page?
All right, Ben. So the first one. These are Wikipedia pages that I'm warning you are so disturbing. Number one.
Disturbia.
Number 1 of 19, Ben.
Okay.
Suicides at the Golden Gate Bridge. In the early 2000s, the Golden Gate Bridge was the world's most popular suicide site. About 1,400 bodies have been found over the last 100 years as a result of the 4-second plunge.
That was about 4 seconds.
That was straight. Just dead on.
Yeah.
This disturbing Wikipedia page gives a brief history about the bridge and then focuses on several individuals who have died by suicide. There's a 98% fatality rate of those who jump off its site, but the most chilling part about this page is that it also includes a section about those who have survived the attempt. Nice.
God.
No.
You always hear that those people that survive like regret trying to do it.
Well, I've heard that it's like hitting a cement wall.
Yeah.
No thanks.
I don't mean regret trying to do it as in like it sucked, like the repercussions, but as in like they immediately regretted
wanting to commit suicide. Yeah, that makes sense though. Like, I mean,
and so like
it's all about timing. And
a lot of people don't do it again because of that.
That would make sense.
No,
good.
A lot of people don't have repeated attempts.
Ooh. What would be okay? I don't like to get morbid.
I could be totally wrong on that.
Oh no, you probably are.
Show us the numbers, folks.
But what are
Google it?
What would be the
call in?
What would be the worst way to commit suicide and not have it and not done it correctly,
dude?
Where you don't die. Where you don't die.
Okay, so I was thinking about it the night when my lung was fucked up and it felt like the one lung was collapsed and I couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
Suffocation or drowning.
But
like if you were to drown,
and then not die.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be pretty bad. I would say shooting yourself in the face.
Well, yeah, that's actually
that would be the worst.
Yeah, that would.
All right, I'm gonna take that one.
Because you know what people would say.
What would they say, Ben?
Looks like a monster.
Yes. Like that one guy who got a face transplant. You see that guy?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Maybe I have. I bet you I have.
It was like the world's...
It's a famous one, isn't it?
I think Zane talked about it last week. The world's first successful face and hand transplant.
Oh. Like he got his hand transplanted to his face and his face transplanted to his hand?
Plant stranded, yep. Oh, I just tooted. Oh, you want me to go on the next one?
Yes.
Oh, don't breathe. All right, this one is called Bobby Driscoll.
Okay.
Bobby Driscoll was a Juvenile Academy Award winner. He voiced Peter Pan and even served as the model for the character in the 1953 movie. He made over $50,000 a year as a teenager in the entertainment industry, but he spent most of it on drugs. He died penniless, unclaimed, and unidentified in an abandoned apartment building in New York City at the age of 31. Because no one could claim his body, he was buried in an unmarked grave. It was until over a year later that his mother and everyone else discovered what actually happened to him. thanks to a fingerprint match from the police station. This heartbreaking Wikipedia page recounts all of those events.
Man, this is really disturbing.
Ben, I've got 17 of these more to go.
Nope.
Wow. Number 3, Ben. You ready?
All right.
It's called Project Artichoke. You got a joke for that?
Artichoke.
Gag me. In the early, this one's kind of interesting. In the early 1950s, the CIA created Project Artichoke with the purpose of finding out if humans can involuntarily attempt assassination via mind control.
Is this like the men who talk to goats?
Okay.
Thing?
Yes, it is. Basically, they use drugs and brainwashing and hypnosis as ways to fulfill the one fascinating but messed up objective. Can we get control of an individual to the point where he will do our bidding against his will and even against fundamental laws of nature, such as self-preservation? This one makes you question everything.
That one's not really, but that one's definitely better than the Peter Pan.
Okay, this one's cool. Not really. David Parker Ray, a.k.a. the Toybox Killer, kidnapped, sexually assaulted, and possibly murdered upwards of 60 women. I say possibly because the police suspect that he killed that many, though no bodies were actually found. He tortured his victims.
It's kind of like that one guy on that Netflix documentary where he killed like hundreds of people.
Huh. Oh, yeah. But he was supposedly lying about all of it.
Yeah, exactly.
I know what you're talking about. And the guy had like one big old scraggly tooth.
Yes, and police would have him come in there, and he would tell stories about how he killed the people and everything. But they would give him like milkshakes and cigarettes.
No, what
and
they
all that
did
kind of
is
stuff.
they showed him the police reports beforehand.
That's true,
and they got him to cop up to all these fucking
using
murders.
info from what they gave him.
He told us basically exactly what happened after the fact, like after he saw the police report, and then he made up some story. Blah 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 blah.
Speaking of documentaries, have you watched that
I have
Cecil
not yet.
Hotel? I started watching it, but I fell asleep because I was dead tired.
This one's called Crime Scene.
Yes.
Disappearance at the Cecil Hotel. Or is it Cecil?
I think it's Cecil is what they say in the documentary, which I was pissed it wasn't. I had to actually go search it out.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't like Night Stalker. As soon as I turned on Netflix, it was right there in your face.
That's weird, in your face. So, I don't know if people remember a few years ago, like this creepy video. It even pops up online sometimes right now.
Oh,
like
really?
This Chinese girl,
Yeah.
in a hotel, walks into an elevator, and she's acting all weird, like something's following her or something is around her, and this and that, and then she just like disappears.
Yeah.
And they have no footage of it, or I think that's what the case is, but like it's a creepy video because I don't know. There's like words that go along with it, and they're like, "Oh, she mysteriously disappeared," and blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
But-
and the documentary talks about like how she had this like Tumblr page that leading all the way up to it with like where she would talk on it, almost like a journal.
Yeah.
And so detectives were trying to use that to figure out what happened. And
I don't know. I haven't watched the first episode, but you fell asleep to it.
talks about the part of town it's in called Skid Row,
Ooh.
where it's like 50 blocks of just like homeless people.
Is that where Skid Row Records started?
Nope.
Oh.
But
Okay.
it's just like the shadiest part of LA.
So what you caught of the first episode, was it any good?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Because Bill...
It's a lot of deep dive into, like I said, Tumblr page, Skid Row. That's basically...
Bill was telling... Because I had told him about it yesterday. I'm like, I really want to watch this, but I couldn't watch it last night. So he said, it was like... You could tell they're trying to be too artsy with it, is what he said.
Okay.
And he's like, oh, I'd like to hear from the people that are like being involved in this type of stuff, and they took too much creative liberty in the documentary.
Huh.
So I didn't know whether to believe him or not. I wanted to get your input.
People involved, Who?
As in, like, who worked at the hotel while this happened.
Okay.
Like, I don't know, anybody that would have been involved in the case.
They had people that were in... There was a journalist involved that wrote an article about it as soon as it happened. There was a couple that was staying there at the time that it happened, I think.
Yeah.
So they got people that I was surprised that they had.
Yeah.
Like, how do they get their hands on these people? Do they like write something and send it out? Like, we need people based on, or
no, they go
that were involved.
They probably go to the hotel and look who was there at the time.
But you have
in the
records
and
from
stuff.
like 2000. What was it? 12.
It's
13?
called investigative reporting, man.
Yeah, but from 7 years ago,
Yeah.
8 years ago.
Yeah. Why not?
I don't know.
There's probably stories all around from eyewitnesses or whatever. I don't
Yeah.
know though. I have not watched it. Another good documentary
Okay,
on HBO Max. Naturally.
the Tiger Woods one.
No, I haven't watched that one.
Yeah.
Jinx. I'd like to, but he's a womanizer, and I don't appreciate that.
You know what they say.
I used to love Tiger Woods because he was a great champion. But after that sex scandal, the man is a god.
Oh God, I was just kind of saying that, but quite the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's called The Lady in the Dale. I
Okay.
texted you about this. It's 4 episodes
You
in
did?
now. Yeah, I did last week. You asshole. It's about this.
Lady in the Dale.
It's about a man
who's a lady
who
man?
transitions
Oh,
into a female, and she's kind of a crooked person.
Hey, did you used to be a guy or something?
And it's about how she wanted to be like, she wanted to take on the big three in Detroit, like the auto companies, like GM,
Okay.
Ford, and who's the third one?
Chevy.
No, that's
Toyota?
GMC, maybe? I think GMC. I don't know. I don't know what the big three are, Ben.
Neither.
But she had a 3-wheeled car, and she
What?
got people to like basically deposit like their money, $30,000, and she scammed a bunch of people out of money. And this whole documentary is about how she transitioned into a man, how she basically took the lead on this company, how she wanted to be president, how she scammed a bunch of people out of money, and it's really good.
Power hungry.
Yes, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good.
I'm not intrigued.
Watch the trailer because
Okay.
the story is good, but the way that they tell it
Is better.
is better.
Okay.
It'll remind you of the McDonald's one that we watched.
So based on what I'm getting from you is that, okay, story's good or story's okay. Storytelling is better.
Yeah.
Where Bill thinks
No.
the crime one is the other way around. The story's better, but the storytelling is poor.
Yeah, man. Wow.
Yes.
Look at you connecting
Yes,
the dots.
exactly. That's what we do here.
So if I'm gonna suggest this to other people, not you, because you won't fucking take my suggestion. Watch Lady in the Dale on HBO Max.
Okay.
And crime scene, disappearance at the Cecil Hotel on Netflix.
Yes. If you
want.
have either.
If you want to.
At this point, you should have both. It's quarantine, and
Yeah.
I mean, come on. What else are you doing with your life?
Quit being a bitch, Max.
Listen to us and watch HBO.
Yeah. Besides that, I have not
And
found
Netflix.
shit to watch. Actually, that's a lie. That's a lie.
What?
There's a new sci-fi show. I'm not normally a fan of sci-fi
Expanse?
shows.
Meh.
No, it's on the channel Sci-Fi.
So was The
Sci-fi.
Expanse.
No, that's on fucking Amazon Prime.
Yeah, but it was on Sci-Fi.
No,
It's
it
got the
wasn't.
Sci-Fi logo and everything
No, it doesn't.
on it. Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
You're full of shit. Show me. You're full of shit. You don't know what you're talking about. This is a Prime thing.
Yeah, but it came from Sci-Fi.
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
It's an Amazon Prime original.
Maybe
100%
after
an Amazon Prime original.
Yeah, just like the show You
No.
on Netflix, where the first season was on TV, but then they bought it and
Nope.
made it a Netflix original.
You're wrong. We're not talking Netflix. This is an Amazon Prime original.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Yeah, show me. Show me, you little queef stick. Come on. It's called Resident Alien. It's got that red-haired guy from Firefly. He's really funny. He's always in these comic booky shows. I'm gonna stop talking about it. Ben's got to prove a point.
What?
Nothing.
I'm trying to look this up.
Yeah, but you're wrong. There's
While
no
you're
way. Call in. 616-840-2632. Call into the show right now. Speaking of calling in, Ben, you and Zayner did a podcast with Zoomer. Zayner did a Zoomer last week on the Zooms, and I got to take part in that, and it was real fun.
Networks. Amazon Prime, Amazon.com, Sci-Fi.
Okay. You're wrong.
No.
You're wrong. You don't tell me what networks it's on. That's fucking stupid. Tell me, like, go to the Expanse Wikipedia page. Speaking of Wikipedia, the Toybox Killer.
Okay.
God, this is riveting.
No, get into the Toybox Killer. I want to hear about that.
Okay, this guy's called the Toybox Killer. Kidnapped, sexually assaulted, and possibly murdered up to 60 women. He tortured his victims in a soundproof trailer, i.e. his toy box. You can read all about his crimes, which were so vile he received 224 years of imprisonment. Number 5. Did you find it?
It sold 3 seasons to Sci-Fi, which canceled the series in May 2018. Amazon Prime picked up the series for a 4th season.
It sold it to Sci-Fi.
No.
Okay, Ben, you're right.
It started on Sci-Fi.
Shut up. It's a good show. Expanse is good.
Sci-Fi sucks.
They do horrible shows.
Yeah, and horrible movies.
And that's why I didn't think The Expanse was from Sci-Fi.
Like
because
Sharknado.
It's done well. Exactly. You're right. Okay? Can we stop fighting?
All right. The Toybox Killer.
I already told that one.
Oh.
I told that one twice.
I was totally out of it. I know up to like 60 women, bodies weren't found.
Yeah, exactly. But if you have Sci-Fi, watch
Why is
Resident
that so
Alien. It's
disturbed?
good.
Disturbing.
Because he tortured people, man. If you look at the Wikipedia page, it's probably pretty disturbing.
Okay.
All right, next one. This one actually fascinates me. The Wizard of Oz.
Okay. What's disturbing about this?
You may not think this one belongs on a list of fucked up Wikipedia pages.
No, not at all.
But just keep reading. The Wizard of Oz is one of the world's most beloved films, but most people don't know what actually happened behind the scenes. Practically everything that could have gone wrong during production did go wrong. There were dozens of onset injuries, near-death experiences, absolutely horrific treatment of cast members, and enough drama to last a lifetime.
Okay.
Now, I did read another BuzzFeed list about The Wizard of Oz and all the fucked up shit that happened.
Like?
Okay, so Judy Garland, who played Dorothy.
Yes.
Like, the whole, like, people at MGM, like, all the uppers, like, upper people, they called her fat constantly, made her take pep pills so she would lose weight.
But she was skinny.
Exactly. But she was
That's
fat
crazy.
for her time.
I think I remember hearing about this.
The Wicked Witch of the West, I think?
Yeah.
The one with the green face. Basically, there's a part in the movie where she arrives or she goes away and a fireball goes up.
Okay.
And there's supposed to be a trap door underneath her which she would fall through.
Yep.
When the fire was going up. Well, the trap door was too slow and it caused second-degree burns on her entire body. The lion's outfit was made from real lion, and it weighed
Get the fuck outta here.
90 pounds. So the guy who was doing it had to wear that fucking thing around everywhere.
Doesn't look real at all.
I know, but it's from real lion.
Wow.
The
Rawr.
paint that the
So this is a way more intriguing article than Wikipedia.
Thank you. The paint that the Tin Man wore on his face was like
It's
really
never come off to this day.
even in his grave. No, it was just like a really toxic paint.
Okay.
So it was no good. The snow in the movie that they showed at some point was actually asbestos falling from the ceiling. Yeah. The little people in the movie were constantly
actually giants.
sexually assaulting
Judy Garland.
Yeah,
I think I remember
sticking their
hearing
hands
of,
up her pants. They constantly had to bail the little people out of jail because they couldn't continue filming without them.
Right.
But they were doing all this fucking crazy shit. Wow. Yeah, there's so much more. And the hanging, like the midget that killed himself, that's completely fake.
False.
Yeah. That's if you look closely, it's a crane in the background.
Oh, that's what it is.
It's a crane, yes.
Fake news.
Okay. Well, that was fun walking through that. Ooh, this one's fun. Donner Party. You heard of them?
Mm-hmm.
All right, a group of 87 pioneers made their way by wagon from Missouri to California in May of 1846.
Sir.
Due to several mishaps,
I don't know why that was funny.
Due to several mishaps and snowstorms, a typical 4 to 6 month trip took nearly twice as long to complete, and many group members resorted to cannibalism in order to survive.
Ooh, nice.
Nearly half of the party died on the trail, and the events are now recognized as one of the most bizarre and spectacular tragedies in California history and Western U.S. migration. This Wikipedia page will show you why. This next one's interesting.
I thought this was going to be like deep, dark web stuff. Stuff that like...
You can only go so dark on Wiki, though.
I don't know, man. I bet you there's some really fucked up shit on there.
I'm going to change the title then.
Because anybody can...
Can I change the title?
Okay.
To the Wikipedia page, BuzzFeed list?
Okay.
19 Wikipedia pages that'll really catch your interest.
Ah, that's better.
Okay, got that. Next one, list of people who disappeared mysteriously.
Okay.
It's scary when you think about it, but people
J.B.
go
Cooper?
missing all the time. Unfortunately, some of these people are never found. The page features hundreds of real people who have gone missing from 1970 to present day, including the last date they were seen and information on circumstances surrounding their disappearance. It's chilling.
Alien abductions.
Okay, how about this one? Diatlov Pass incident. 9 skiers and hikers were found dead in the Ural Mountains in 1959, but no one knows exactly what happened. Some were presumed to have died from hypothermia. Another person had a fractured skull, and one was even missing a tongue and eyes.
Ooh.
The original investigation concluded that their deaths were of an unknown compelling force. And this Wikipedia page explores all the theories about what could have happened.
Someone's trying a movie on that.
I'm going to
Like
change
a scary movie.
I'm going to change I'm going to change the title of this Wikipedia or the BuzzFeed
Again?
list. Yeah. 19 chilling stories that should be made into a documentary.
Or not, I don't know about documentary, but into movies.
Yeah, did documentaries. Yeah.
Because that one would be fun.
Okay, this one has been made into a documentary.
Whoa.
Look at that, man. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Hells yeah.
You ever seen Evil Genius?
Yes.
Okay. This one is The Death of Brian Wells.
The pizza box explosion.
Brian Wells, a pizza delivery driver in Pennsylvania, robbed a bank with a bomb strapped around his neck in 2003. He claimed he was being forced to commit the heist, and if he didn't follow through, come on, buzz fuckers.
Yeah.
The real criminals would detonate the bomb. This Wikipedia page follows the investigation into the pizza bomber case and reveals whether or not Wells was indeed a victim or a co-conspirator of the crime. Don't go to the Wikipedia page. Watch Evil Genius.
Yeah, it's like a 4-part series on Netflix.
It is really good.
It's a great series.
And it is creepy.
It's like a real version of the movie Saw.
Oh, yeah.
With the
good.
the pizza bomber thing.
Ugh, no fun. All right, Ben, next one. Carl Tanzler. Okay, here we go. It says this one is especially creepy.
Okay.
Fucking better be, motherfuckers. Carl Tanzler worked at a hospital and met Helen Milagro de Hoyos, who was diagnosed with tuberculosis and ultimately died in 1931. 2 years later, Tanzler removed her body. Tanzler removed her body from the cemetery. He tried to preserve it by attaching her bones together with wire, placing wax-soaked cloth over her skin, and sticking rags in her body to help keep its shape.
Oh, God.
In 1940, Hoyo's sister heard a rumor that Tanzler was sleeping with the disinterred body of her sister. She confronted him, and Hoyos' body was ultimately found. Only read the Wikipedia page if you don't want a detailed... if you do want a detailed look at these disturbing incidents as they unfolded.
No, thank you.
I've heard about that one before.
That is fucking gross.
Would you ever do
that? But
also
very sexy at the same time.
Exactly why I asked, would you ever do that? Okay, this one isn't very creepy, and I don't want to watch a fucking documentary movie on it. But
okay, I don't want to watch a movie on that last one.
What was the last one? All right, the 2009 Teconic State Parkway crash. In 2009, Diane Schuler was driving 85 miles per hour on the highway in the wrong direction.
Oh, God.
Dumb bitch. When she collided with an SUV. Oh. 8 people were killed, including Diane, her daughter, and 3 of her nieces. The medical report revealed that Diane was heavily intoxicated at the time of the crash, but her husband insisted that she would never drink excessively. This Wikipedia page retells the events leading up to the 2009 crash and reveals what really happened.
Oh,
sounds
intriguing.
Like this guy's trying to cover for his dumb bitch wife.
Yeah, let's prequel the story with a bunch of things that make you feel sad for the.
I'd watch that
lady.
documentary, Ben. Just kidding.
God,
I wouldn't.
You can't read and I can't talk.
I don't want to talk. I don't. Nah, I can't talk. I don't want to watch a documentary about women drivers.
Yeah, seriously.
Or Asian drivers. All right, the next one. In 1989, 17-year-old Junko Furuta was abducted, tortured, and murdered in Japan, primarily by 4 teenage boys. Among other disgusting acts,
Sexy.
Oh, no. She was raped over 400 times.
Okay.
Beaten with an iron barbell and was even
Don't
locked
need to see
in
a
a
movie
freezer.
on this one.
After she died, her body was wrapped in a blanket and put in a
And
concrete
raped again.
drum where she was found by police the following day. The creepiest part of all was that over 100 people...
That Brett was there.
We're going to have to cut that part out. Can't let the cops be knowing what I was doing that day.
Cut that part out.
Oh, here it goes. The creepiest part of all was that over 100 people knew about Junko's captivity and did nothing to stop it.
What?
Well, that's pretty rude. Or rude.
Cruel.
Cruel.
Cruel and rude.
All right, the next one, I don't want to see a movie on. It's called The Zodiac Killer. We're going to skip past him.
What?
He's going to skip.
One of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah, it's a shit movie if you ever like watching movies.
Oh.
All right, this one's called the Rosco Fatty Arbuckle Scandal, man.
Okay. Fatty Arbuckle.
You ever heard of Fatty Arbuckle?
I have. I don't know who the person is.
Same.
Okay.
Same. Rosco Fatty Arbuckle was one of the world's most famous silent film stars.
Okay.
He successfully transitioned into talkies, making him one of the highest paid actors in the business, but he quickly became the headline of Hollywood's first real scandal.
Arbuckle. What was it?
Arbuckle. Well, I'm going to tell you, Ben.
Okay.
Arbuckle was accused of raping Virginia Rappe
400 times
while at a party, and she died the following day.
Hey.
Oh, God. From a ruptured bladder. This
got
engrossing
a big dick.
Wikipedia page recounts all the events from the party, what happened at the 3 trials that took place after the Rappe's death, and how it affected Arbuckle's career. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Well, she did. Unintentionally.
God,
cut that part out. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. All right, Aileen,
You know what we'll do with that part.
All right, I'm sorry, listeners. We only got a couple more of these.
Fix it in post.
I mean, a couple of me 4.
Okay.
This one's Aileen Wuornos. Aileen Wuornos was dubbed the world's first woman. Oh, you see the movie Monster? You ever heard about it?
I've heard of it.
It's about her.
Charlize Theron?
Yeah, it's about her.
Okay.
Her story and trial in 2001 were so famous they inspired the movie. She murdered 7 men between the years 1889 and 1990.
Good for her.
Claiming all were done in self-defense while working as a sex worker. Quit being so sexy, bitch.
Yeah. Well, she wasn't very sexy in that movie.
Oh, no, she wasn't. But neither is Scarlett Johansson, whatever her name was.
What?
You know who I meant. Charlize Theron. I don't like her.
Really?
I don't like her. She looks like a
She's
bitch.
great. I don't like her personality. But.
Yeah, like her tits, though, are non-existent. All right, you probably heard about this one, too, because they made a movie into it.
Okay, what
John
is this?
Dupont.
Ah, yes.
He was a multi-millionaire.
What the hell is that? The Foxcatcher?
Yep,
Foxcatcher?
Foxcatcher, buddy. Who built a training facility
Carell.
for the U.S. Olympic wrestling team in the 90s.
Channing Tatum.
Yep. He became obsessed and paranoid with one wrestler in particular.
Great movie.
Dave Schultz. This chilling Wikipedia page showcases the downfall of Dupont, who ultimately murdered Schultz You might remember the story from the 2014 true crime drama Foxcatcher, in which Steve Carell and Mark Ruffalo both received Oscar nominations for portraying the two real-life people.
I enjoyed that movie.
I haven't seen it.
It's good.
I never understood what was going on there. He had sexual fascination with him, or
yeah. The
little gay.
The only thing that I didn't like was Carell's nose. They did makeup to his nose.
Oh
for
yeah,
it,
I remember that.
and it kind of sticks out through the whole movie.
Get it? Hand me a beer, please. I need another one.
Sticks out like a sore nose.
All right, the next one is Ed Gein. You ever heard of Ed Gein?
No.
Yeah, you have, Ben. You want to know why?
Why? Tell me.
Because you may recognize Ed Gein by his other name.
Ooh.
The Butcher of Plainfield. You probably don't recognize it.
No.
Okay, I'm going to repeat that sentence, but make it better. You may recognize Ed Gein by his other name, Leatherface.
Ah, yes. I do know that name.
So Gein was the inspiration for Leatherface, the terrifying villain in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He killed... Oh, very pertinent.
Yes, very scary.
He killed 2 women and dismembered their bodies, as well as several other bodies he exhumed from graveyards. He used their skin and bones to furnish his house,
God.
including a wastebasket made from human skin, made from an actual waste. Bowls made from skulls, and a belt of human nipples.
This dude is really fucked up.
Sexy. I mean, yeah, really fucked up. Okay, we got 2 more, guys.
Dude, what's your favorite? I always hear
Scary movie?
No, the best Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie is the first one. I've never seen it. I think
Like
it's from
the
the
original
60s.
first
Yeah.
one? No, never seen that one either.
Heard it's very, very scary, but
They've made so many remakes in
I'd
the
rather
past
not
10
watch
years
that.
of that.
Jessica Biel one.
That's exactly what I was going to say. That was the one that I
Fucking
liked.
amazing.
Yeah, it was really fun.
I did not care for the Rob Zombie ones. No, that wasn't Rob Zombie.
It wasn't Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie did Halloween.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't. There's like a new beginning.
Yeah.
There's a couple different ones that are, but I like the Jessica Biel one. Was that the one they were on their way to a concert?
something.
I think
like
it was.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking creepy, terrifying.
Dude, there's a dude from the movie Grind in it.
Sounds hot.
I never knows this guy's name. I don't think anybody would recognize him, or they'd recognize him if they saw him by his face, but they wouldn't recognize his name.
Well, that's stupid.
But when he's running away and gets chainsaw to the leg while he's running.
Oh,
yeah.
And there's the old army guy from
I want to.
Full Metal Jacket.
See,
he's
when
the dad.
when people brought up the name Army Hammer, the guy who was like into cannibalism and stuff, for some reason that's the guy I thought of.
Are you serious?
Was that old guy?
Why?
Yeah. I don't know. I thought that was his name.
Also, do you think Army Hammer is actually a cannibal?
No, it's
or
just
do you
some
think
sort
it's
of
a
fetish.
kink? Or do you
It's
think
a fetish.
he's been out of the limelight for a little too long and wants to be back in it?
No, it's just a fetish.
Yeah.
It's a weird fetish that he has.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, it would suck.
We've all got weird,
I need a person,
weird
though.
fetishes in our
Daughter,
closets.
party of Brett. Okay, let me get through these last two. Oh my god, I can't even say this. Issey Sagawa. Issey Sagawa shot and killed a man in his apartment. He believed he would be able to absorb her beauty if he... Oh, killed a woman in his apartment. He believed that he would be able to absorb her beauty if he ate her.
Oh, Army Hammer.
Yeah, so he ate different parts of her body over a 2-day period, had sex with her corpse, and later tried to dispose of the leftovers in a lake in France where he lived.
Ah, this looks delicious.
He awaited trial for 2 years, was declared insane, and the charges against him were dropped.
Ooh.
He ultimately became a minor celebrity in Japan where he couldn't be legally detained, so he remains free to this day. That's
How does somebody like that become a celebrity?
Because how does somebody like the guy from Night Stalker become a celebrity?
That's true. Yeah, I mean, all those women. They were good-looking women that were sending
plus
nude pictures to him. And
you
stuff.
can never really put too much stock in what the Japanese do. You know?
Yeah, it's true. I mean, they have used panties and vending machines,
right?
For crying out loud.
What else do they have? Okay, I don't care.
Let me sniff them.
And number 19, the murder of Cilia Likens. There's a reason that
Check your panties.
this Wikipedia page is included in almost every single roundup. It's that disturbing.
Yeah.
Here's the backstory.
Tell me. Hit me.
Gertrude Benesakajewski facilitated the torture and murder of a 16-year-old girl, Sylvia Likens, in 1965. Likens was tortured in unspeakable ways for 3 months by the Benesakajewski family. While she lived with them, this page has a detailed summary of all the events.
Oh, no. Okay. That's disturbing.
Finally.
I can
finally
see.
got there.
Yes, we finally got there.
All right, bet.
Number 1.
That's all I got. That's the list, man. 19 got through them in no time.
Thank God.
19.
No, that took the whole episode.
Good.
I don't even know.
Hey, I was at your comedy show the other day.
That it comes up this coming week.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I said I'll be at your comedy show though in the
February 16th. That's a Tuesday. 8 p.m. at JB's Whiskey in Battle Creek. If you're nearby, come check it out. Let's see.
In the club.
I need laughs because I get 4 minutes guaranteed. What? If I'm not doing well, I don't get the other 3 minutes. If I'm doing well enough.
So you have a minute to prove yourself?
4 minutes. How'd you not pay attention to that?
Yeah, but you said 4 minutes, but I only have 1 minute if I'm not doing well.
No, I only have 4 minutes if I'm not doing well.
Okay, how many do you have if you're doing well?
7.
Fuck, you should have started
You have
with
to
that.
earn that extra 3 minutes.
Who decides if you're doing well?
The person running the show.
Can you ask them if I can be the judge? Because then I'd let you go a full 7 minutes.
I doubt that.
Hey. You been keeping up on your New Year's resolution?
What's my New
that
Year's
I made
resolution?
for you? One good long joke.
Oh,
month, and then like a short little jib jab every month or.
Let's
week.
see. I wrote a joke today.
Oh, don't spoil me. I'll be at the show tomorrow, so don't.
I'm not
going to
tell this on stage.
Oh no, I wouldn't either. Is it about suicide in a veterans clinic?
Amanda wrote, "What the actual fuck?"
She can hear us right now?
In response to this joke.
She's listening to us right now? How is she listening live?
Telling someone you're coming to their party and cunnilingus, both lip service.
Wait, what?
Telling someone you're coming to their party and cunnilingus, both lip service.
I don't understand what you're saying.
It's two different...
You coming to their party and cunnilingus?
Yeah.
Lip
do you
service?
Do you know what cunnilingus is?
Yeah, but like, you need to... I know that.
So that's lip service.
So you're like...
And lip service is telling them that you're coming to their party. You're just being polite. It's lip service. We have to explain a joke. It's not funny.
No, because it wasn't funny because it made no sense.
Just because you can't understand
Your
it.
punctuation in that is all wrong.
How should I have punctuated
I don't know, but I don't get it. Coming to a party and cunnilingus?
Telling someone you're coming to their party and cunnilingus, both are lip service.
Oh, there you go. It was dumb. It was a horrible joke, and I definitely don't suggest you tell it.
I'm not going to tell it.
I'm honest because I love you, okay?
You want to know how many likes that got?
Oh, my God.
None.
Probably because it doesn't make any sense. You probably didn't put a fucking comma in there.
And I'm going to delete it right now from Facebook.
Thank God. Why don't you run those by me before you do that?
Like, I let those stay out there on Twitter, but on Facebook, it makes me...
When did you post that, and why didn't I tell you to pull it down sooner?
I know, it got 3 likes on
Wow. One from your mom, one from your grandma, and one from your dead-ass grandparents. Ugh.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God, Ben. That'll have to really poor taste in my mouth. Just kidding. It's the Miller Lite.
Did I write any other jokes?
Oh, my God. Let's hope so.
I was trying to come up with one that had to do with toppings, but it just... Like toppings on a pizza and toppings as in like...
Sexy?
Never mind. Yes. That's it.
Oh, my God.
How about this one from Mark Normand? I retweeted this.
God, Mark Normand.
I caught my girlfriend rubbing one out to a rom-com. Now I get why they call it a chick flick.
That's funny.
Did you get it right away?
Yeah, I got it right away. Damn it. Chicks flicking their bean.
Damn it.
Ben, you gotta be quicker than that. Why don't you just retell all his jokes? Nobody will ever notice. Yeah, fuck him. He didn't pick you to be the producer of One More Shot or whatever the fuck it was called.
We might be drunk.
Was that what it's called?
Yeah.
We might be drunk?
It used to be One More Drink. And when I
They
was trying
changed
to be,
it?
Yeah.
That fast? Wow, man. Fuck that guy, man.
Sure did.
He's a funny little fuck, but fuck him. He's an alcoholic, I'll tell you. I've been watching a lot of his stuff on Facebook.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, dude, he's an alkie. 100%. Fuck you, Mark Norman, you cocksuck.
Sheesh.
I'm going to message him just like, what's his fucking face did? Mark Rollison? I'm going to say, hey, you should have gone with Ben to produce this shitty-ass podcast.
Bums me
And
out.
then I'm going to say, hey, you changed your fucking podcast name already? Wish you were great like fucking Bert
Balls out with Ben
Kreischer
Glaze and Brett
and Tom
Hayes.
Segura. You're nothing compared to them. And neither is you or your nothings.
Yes. You had a list? I've got a list.
Oh, my God.
Meet the dullest people in America.
Wait. Was that in relation to the list? Or are you talking about us?
I'm talking about us.
Cool.
Number 1. A woman in California who collects caution wet floor signs. Can you imagine going on a date? Brittany. And going back to her place and finding signs like that?
I have a stop sign in my room.
Yeah, but
That's not a wet floor sign.
and you're not collecting multiple stop signs.
No. Not that you know of.
Like, I can see having one caution wet floor sign, especially and you put it out after
But,
having sex. That'd be funny.
Is she doing this because she has a lot of wet floors in her house, maybe? Like, did we ever think to ask?
It's like, use a fucking mop.
Yeah, but maybe she's just like, doesn't want
Or
to get sued.
some bounty.
She's got people coming over all the time. She
That's
doesn't want to
true.
get sued. Like, I got to put these out because I got a wet floor. My dishwasher just ran all over. And there's suds on the
I'm
floor.
about to have a baby.
Yeah,
My
she just
water broke.
And this man over here, Brett, just came on the floor.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like a gallon worth.
Oh, I got a strong seat, I tell you.
And a lot of it. All right, number 2. A man in England who's a historian studying manhole covers.
Boring.
Yeah.
But it depends what's on the manhole cover, man.
And how the shape is. Are there more than... Do you think there's manhole covers that aren't circular?
I feel like you just asked me.
One of the
Have I
dumbest
ever
questions
asked you
ever.
a more stupid question than this one right here?
There are no dumb questions.
Oh my god, they're all dumb. That one was dumb, okay?
All right.
But I saw this cool thing, like where people like look at the manhole covers and they take some paint on a roller,
Yeah?
and they paint over the manhole cover, whatever
outta here.
design is on the manhole cover,
Okay.
and they take a white t-shirt and they put it on and they got a little imprint of whatever's on the manhole cover on their t-shirt.
Why would you want to wear a sewer t-shirt?
Because Chinese people have some pretty cool manhole covers.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's why this guy studies them.
Cool.
Yeah.
Next.
Number 3, a guy who's collected 1,100 vintage washing machines.
Oh my god, that seems like it's going to take up a lot of space, man.
Yeah, what the fuck do you do with
This
all
guy
those?
better have a couple barns to put them in.
Or storage units.
Oh yeah.
Can you, can you imagine being on Storage Wars and you open up one of the storage units and it's just filled with washing machines?
I would go, yep. Yep.
Yeah, but they bid on it before they even open it up.
Depends on the storage unit.
Really?
Yeah. You can they open it up and so they got the crates and the storage units. Crates and storage units are different.
Okay.
Crates are like those big
Crates?
like metal crates. And they don't open up those ones because those are like, all right, these people.
Like the ones that you see on ships?
Yes, exactly. They're like, okay, these people didn't pay, so we got to put all their shit in here. And then they sell, but you can't look inside. And then actual storage units, you just can't cross a certain line. You can look in the storage unit.
So they would open it on that show.
Yeah.
And then you would just hope that there's some hidden gems in there.
Yep.
Okay.
But you first have to go, yep.
Yeah. I hate that guy.
I hate that guy too. He's such a proc.
Number 4. The founder of the Telegraph Pole Appreciation Society in Wales.
Boar. Number 4 is a boar.
And number 5, a guy in New Mexico who collects gas station memorabilia.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I love gas station memorabilia.
That one is the least dull on the list.
And you probably could make the most money out of that.
Wonder how many trucker hats that guy's got.
At least 2, I bet. I bet he's got 2.
You know, Brett.
No, I don't. That's why I'm here.
For years now, you've been able to pay to have a cockroach named after your ex on Valentine's Day. I think we've talked about this before.
But I don't remember talking about this.
But maybe that metaphor isn't visceral enough for you. The Humane Society in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, is offering a service this year where for a donation of at least $5, they'll write your ex's name on the bottom of a kitty litter box. And on Valentine's Day, cats will literally do their business on the name. They say they've already had, quote, quite a few names submitted.
Wow, man, you really hyped that one up.
Yes.
Okay, so...
Well, no, because I thought it was funny that, like, woo, we got quite a few, as in, like...
We can actually
supposed to pique your interest.
that we have quite a few.
Yes.
I would never do that. I would never do that.
Never do what?
Buy a cat litter box to put my ex's name on? And also, how do you know that cat isn't going to have, no shits that day? What the cat don't got poop? Or the cat has fucking not diarrhea. It's got a hard diarrhea.
Ugh.
I think we need to go.
It's pretty damn disgusting.
Oh, you got more?
There's a whole lot that we haven't gotten to in the past couple of weeks.
Oh, well, obviously.
Especially since we didn't do an episode last week.
That was your fault, not mine. Just kidding. That's my fault. I said, fuck that. But I love the listeners.
This one struck my fancy. Just by the title alone, men are pretty good at hiding when they prematurely finish during sex.
Never done that.
Never have I ever either.
Never have I ever prematurely came during sex.
Oh, that part? Oh, I have. I just
have?
never faked it. I've never faked an orgasm.
I feel like it's hard to fake a mangasm.
Yeah.
Because you kind of got... Like, girls can do it all day because they're like, oh, I'm wet. And then they're
I'm
like,
moaning.
oh, I squirted. Yeah,
but
prove
a guy...
Prove it, bitch.
But a guy...
Yeah.
Can you imagine moaning? Like, fake moaning?
I hate making noise during sex.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm so weird about it. I hate it.
We'd
have pretty silent sex together, Ben.
I just say, like, it's about to happen.
Just like that.
As I was about to say what I was going to say, I remember that my mom listens to this podcast.
Oh, yeah, because her hearing about you masturbating your friends isn't a big deal, right?
No. Yeah.
Yeah. I can see, like, I'm picturing
But she knows firsthand what I say when it's about to happen.
I'm picturing... Oh, God. Well, Ben, you officially made me come for the first time on this podcast.
Oh, with an O or a U?
Yeah, huh? God, I'm gonna fuck
So,
you up.
okay, here's
I'm
the
gonna fuck
article.
Chris so bad. Just kidding, Chris. I need to go to bed.
The adult toy shop Adam and Eve just ran a survey about men's premature ejaculations. Son of a bitch. Brad's playing footsie with me.
You like it.
That means a man that finishes up in 1 minute or less.
Mm-hmm.
27% of men admitted they've had that happen to them. But
I love butt.
only 19% of women say they've had that happen to a guy they were having sex with.
That they know of.
But so the people running the survey called that difference interesting because it looks like some men may be better at hiding their premature endings than you'd think.
Depends on the condom.
Just because of that.
If you're wearing a condom, then you cannot hide it. If you wait,
No, you can
other
hide
way
it.
around. Yeah, if you're not wearing a condom,
It's kind of hard to hide
hard
because
to
you'd be
hide.
all
if you are
drippy after.
you very very quickly you pull it out and you say, "Well, that was
So
good," and then you
gross.
go, and then it snaps into your hand, the condom. And
Yeah.
you throw it away. You toss it not down the toilet because then your parents will have to pay for a new sewer van.
That's true. Yeah, Brett knows firsthand.
Gosh, no, that was no good. I'm hungry.
I'm horny.
Me too.
This podcast, all those disturbing things,
They
and
go one and the same.
talking about having sex with my mom, like it's made me super aroused.
What should we title it?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Disturbia. That's a terrible title.
Disturbia. That's a great movie, though.
Yeah, it's Shia LaBeouf.
Disturbia. Plus, Rihanna is like Disturbia.
She sings a song for that movie.
Disturbia. Yeah.
Oh, I did not
Where
know
the
that.
fuck you been all my life?
I don't know.
Oh God.
Oh, I might be going to see Monster Hunter this weekend.
Without me?
Yeah, just because I want to go see a movie this weekend. And
Okay. What the hell is Monster Hunter?
I don't know. It's got the chick from Resident Evil in it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be bad.
Why do you want to go see this?
Because it's gonna be. It's like the only thing that's worth watching at the movie theater.
Have you seen the trailer for Kong vs. Godzilla?
Yeah,
Just kidding. We already planned our movie escape for that.
that's right.
God.
We're renting out a theater. We're
people
having
to come.
people from the podcasting listening.
Yeah, they gotta
audience.
sit 2 seats away from us because we're celebrities. All right. Well, I'm at the Brahengla Haze.
Go to thebenglaze.com. Remember, February 16th.
I'll be there.
JB's Whiskey, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Battle Creek.
A.M.
Come laugh
You're doing this at 8 in the
for
morning.
4 minutes so I can get 7 minutes of time.
I will laugh the whole time, Ben. Even if a
well,
joke's
thank
not funny and you have to explain it to me.
Like most of my jokes.
Cunnilingus and so on. That joke was funny.
Both lip service.
Okay. Don't tell that joke outside of this podcast.
I definitely won't.
Okay. See you later.
All right, bye.
Bye, fucker! I think I want a Frisco melt from Steak and Shake.
Frisco melt
That sounds pretty good.
from Steak and Shake.
Yeah.
I've never had a Frisco melt. What's Frisco
God.
melt made of?
So you got 2 all beef, all steak patties, okay?
Okay.
You got some provolone cheese in between them.
Okay.
You got a little Thousand Island dressing. And then you got like, it's like a grilled cheese kind of bread.
Right. Okay.
And it's got a grilled.
Wait, is it grilled cheese bread or like Texas toast? kind of bread?
Grilled cheese.
Okay.
It's good. It's good. I'm going to take about 45 minutes to cool down before I drive, though.
That sounds like to me, that just sounds like diarrhea in a bag.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I'm trying to keep you on a diet, and
Yeah.
I can't have you pooping twice in the morning. Wait,
Oh,
do you
I
poop? Do you poop in the afternoon?
Oh, yeah. As soon as I get, depends.
So are you just getting the 2 poops out of the way early in the morning, man?
No.
Oh, okay.
Like, I could even do it right before I go to bed.
You could. You should try that today.
Like tonight, I bet you, since I ate earlier, I could probably do it right before I go to bed. But I'm guarantee I'll have to do it once or twice.
Just
in
try
the morning
it.
again.
Just try it tonight for me, Ben. And then you let me know
No,
in the
I've done
morning
it
if you had to
before.
poop twice or once.
I've done it before.
Okay. That's a pee
I'll
pretty
tell
bad.
you and the listeners next week. I'll keep a journal, a poop and puke journal.
Yeah. Poop journal.
See, that's the other thing too. is if I go to the doctor, they're gonna want me to journal like what I eat and all that kind of stupid shit.
Oh my god, Ben, it's gotta suck.
Like, why don't I just tell you?
It's gotta suck to be healthy.
Yeah.
Okay, bye, fuckers.
Because I mean, like,
okay, you're still going.
No, I'm just
all right, we're
kidding.
bye, fuckers.
Oh boy.
That's awesome.